little bit? Like, why do you believe that this is hell?
The guy was stuck inside the cube. That's 3 dimensions of space. And this planet is hell. The planet, in terms of it's a planet, which is technology.
So we had a previous life, and we were sinners or whatever. We didn't get our blood up, and this is hell.
Yeah.
And that we can get out.
That's it. We just need to come together.
It's cool that we can this way, but I don't know. Like when they take the internet away from us, how are we all going to connect then?
It's pretty intense.
Do you think Smoky God, that that's something that they're capable of doing and might even possibly do?
Take the internet away.
There's hackers that live in fucking basements just like me that can fucking do a lot of fucking damage. They do it all the time. They go in all these people's accounts and fucking, you know.
It's that they're all dead without us. The information that we have to share.
It sounds like we're all dead already.
We're in the land of the dead. This heaven is supposed to be here, but they have this matrix programmed with hell.
So when we put our blood up and the 144 are sitting together, and where that coming? Where once the 144 is together, right, and we're next to them, and we should then what does it say we're doing? What is the next step?
Just like Mark Braun says, man, it's all specific, and when it's time to assume our positions, we'll assume our positions. It's just no one's going to go before. Nobody's going to go before Mark.
That page hasn't been turned yet.
You were told to lay low, chill, stay out of trouble, make videos, point out the Holy Grail, not ask questions. It was, what is your intent? What are you going to do about it?
Well, it'll be heaven on earth that we're bringing forth, and it's brought forth with hands of flesh, which means your hands. We are the rainbow bridge between spirit and matter. So we're bringing this alchemy in through the words, thoughts, and actions. You have to live it and become it.
That's why he said specifically we're going to cook this frog slowly.
Yeah. It's a process. It's the end of days, and it's also the beginning of days, and it's both happening at the same time, and it's a mental shift is required. It's like the Care Bear stare. The alchemy is just exploding from us. That's why we're so passionate about this. We can see that eternal life is our birthright, that people don't need to die, that this is a realm of creation, and we already had a golden age installed here before they flooded this world and killed us all. Before the moon.
And in that video, I was talking about they're going to flood it again. And then somebody else in one of my Blood Over Dead videos on YouTube posted a link about before the flood, when there was no water. He posted some video, Solomon's whatever. I don't know. I didn't watch any of it because I didn't know. Like, I wasn't into it.
You can see the remains of the Great Era. All the old buildings. There's those ones with the great design. Research Tartaria. That was one of the most recent leftover civilizations.
What about
CIA,
like the sphinxes in
the
Egypt?
The entire agenda of the CIA, the Central Intelligence Agency, their entire agenda was to destroy this knowledge. That's what they've been doing. It's been a war on humanity by some kind of non-human entity. Something that they hate us. They want us to die. Like, make no mistake about it. We're at war. And And we've already won the war. We didn't start this war. They forced us into a militant position. So if we're a little bit wild and crazy, it's because they murdered my soul family and left us to die. And they weren't going to tell you about any of this information. We had to fight for it in this life. So we're not supposed to be fighting. We're supposed, we're supposed to be in balance with nature, living harmoniously with this life. We're not supposed to be dying. There's blood red waters. The Holy Grail is real. The Fountain of Youth is real. It's not just some mythical story. It's right at the end of your compass. You have to get there before you die. We're the first generation to wake up to this information since they stole it from us. We're the first ones. Front lines. That's where we are.
Right.
I know my position. I'm a general in an army. I can see my position. I have advantage because I have the eyes to see. We're first in line in winning on the race to infinity. There's no better position to be in. We're at the most advantageous position from a militant standpoint. We're in tune to the black hole sun, which is fixed, stationary, immovable. You cannot shake our foundation. So it's game over. We've already won. We've already taken over the universe. We already put our blood into these elemental powers and took what was ours. It was ours. We took it. We don't have to ask. It's mine. That's all there is to it. Take what's yours from the ethers through selfless acts of kindness, and the universe is empowering us with our skills and our gifts and the knowledge of the ages. We're just getting there.
Spiritual currency, brother.
The floods and where we came from and our past life.
It's funny how all this knowledge came out of nowhere. I mean, did you ever imagine it when you were a zombie that this information even existed and people mind like you would exist and we would all gather on the Ethernet to bring forth heaven on earth? And that's some wild ass shit.
Yep.
I was here with the Soul family. I went through the indoctrination programming. I went to Roman Catholic public school. I'm lucky I woke up. I'm lucky I'm not dead. But I knew that there was something more to this realm. I just didn't know what, because the information was being removed. I had to go through the indoctrination, and I had a few good people through my life that knew something more than me, and I had some adults trying to hit me up, but they were a part of things that they couldn't really speak of because they were bound by oath of punishment through these secret cults. But the information was given to me that I needed to wake me up, that yes, I knew that I was part of a soul family. They had me mixed up with outer space, thinking that we were from some kind of, they weren't really giving us the knowledge. They were hiding it with all these gatekeepers that were slowly trickling the information out. But once I saw enough of the flat earth information, it really opened up my perception to the reality I'm in. I'd already been studying so much for years. So I don't know. It's just time for it to come out. It's beyond biblical. Like the white hat within the military let information slip that was required, whatever was left. They were hoarding this knowledge. They have all the files, the Vatican library. They have the ancient scriptures. They've gone around with their militaries taking this knowledge by force of gun. Like the first place they go in the wars is all these museums. They take all the artifacts and anything to do with knowledge. So if people are empowered with information, then they can't get away with their illusions. So that's why they've destroyed our language. They've dumbed everybody down. They give you nothing but lies in the library. And on I go. But yeah, enough information has trickled through that we can see we're part of a soul family, that we have bodies above the water, that we're destined for something greater than just saving for retirement and dying while these shills and frauds behind the scenes control their puppets in government to lead us to our graves. Silence is consent. I'm no longer going to be silent. Like I'm not asking. I'm informing you as king. This is my world. I'm one of the 144,000 blood sick. Bring forth heaven on earth. That's where we're at.
living inside of me that wants out.